That's enough office work for one day. We're gonna get in the garage and we're gonna do some brake repairs. All right, here we are in the garage. We're about to swap some vehicles around, put on my favorite hunting shows, and get a wheel cylinder done on the Ford. So here's what we're working on. This is my 1995 Ford, and I've owned this truck for probably about 17 years. It's got some pretty nice upgrades, Fox shocks, method wheels. But probably what people notice the most is that it has 2018 interior. So we got the gear vendor down here, which makes us great for road trips, gets really good fuel economy. The cover laid door panels with green lights for when I'm hunting. Even the rear seats, these are all 2018. When you get old and you're tired of pulling frickin' muscles, use a pry bar. See how easy that works? And we'll put it back on the exact same way. So here's what we got going on. See all that wetness? That shiny? That is all brake fluid. We're all dried off, everything's looking pretty good there. We're about ready to take this apart. But in the process, I found a loose mounting bracket on the airbags. We're gonna square that away. Okay, so to get this apart as easy as possible, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this stud out of here, which is what holds your parking brake lever and the cable as well. We're gonna take this and get it out of our way because that comes off really nice and easy. That'll give us full access to that wheel cylinder in there. And to get to this, we have to get to the back side, which has a nut on it, and take that off of there, and that should just pull right off. And sure enough, right there is what we're looking for. Okay, so we've got that stud out of there, which now shows us our wheel cylinder, right? We're gonna take the brake line off of the back. We're gonna take the bolts out of the back to loosen this up. Then we're just gonna spread the brake shoes with a pry bar and pull that right. Right, so on the back side, we're going to unscrew this line, right? I broke it loose. You can see the brake fluid leaking. And then we're going to take out these two bolts. And as soon as those two come out, we're going to spread the brake shoes, pull the wheel cylinder out, put the new one in, and there we go. All right, so we got this part. We got the nuts and bolts out of the wheel cylinder. We're ready to start pulling this out. So, you take a pry bar. Just gonna spread that shoe over, and we're gonna take our wheel cylinder right out of there. And there is your leaking wheel cylinder. That side looks good. The other side, not so much. All right. Got the new wheel cylinder. I broke the bleeder loose. It was really tight on there. So I did it on the bench and the vise just to make sure that when we're doing it in the truck, it doesn't get stripped out or anything. All right, and we're gonna put this in. Okay, so from the back side you can see we got the bolts in. We're gonna go ahead and get these tightened down, then we'll start to deal with that brake. All right, so the brakes are all back together. We got that done. I'm about to go get the Mighty Vac since I'm doing this by myself, and we're gonna get these brakes bled, and we should be good to drive it on home tonight. For anybody not sure what the Mighty Vac is I was referring to, it's this thing. And basically what you do, it's used for evacuating fluid or putting fluid back in. So you pump it up, and on this side I put a ball valve, and I have right here a fitting to go right onto that bleeder. And if you listen, it creates a vacuum. So I'm gonna get that bleeder open, I'm gonna stick that on there. I'm gonna pump up the Mighty Vac, and I'm gonna draw that new brake fluid right through into the wheel cylinder, and our brake should be adjusted. All right, so we're in the truck, we got it running. We've let it build up some vacuum. It's a diesel, it's gotta build some vacuum for the brake system. But as I step on the pedal, I'm really happy with the short amount of travel that it has. So at that point, I'm gonna put the wheel and tire back on. I'm gonna torque everything down, take the jack stand out, the jack, take the wheel chocks off, and I'm gonna drive it on home. All right, everyone, brakes are all done. Buttoning up the garage. I'm gonna go home and finish watching my Randy Newberg hunting videos. And we'll catch you the next time on the next repair, which will probably be this. And leave a comment below. This is my first video, so I'm curious as to what you think. Thanks.